everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It is, of course, St. Patrick's Day today. So happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you who are celebrating with me today. I have Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot on the tarot table today. Short readings today. Family from overseas is going back in a few days' time, so it's important to spend time with them and hunt down some of those rogue ancestors we haven't managed to track down so far. And I have to say that's the most roguish of them all is on the Irish side of the family tree, and quite a famous fella too, interestingly. But anyway, more of that maybe one day in the future. Today I'm looking first of all at the Princess of Wales, who was back on duty today with the Irish Guards. She is of course the Colonel of the Irish Guards, and last year of course she wasn't able to join them at their annual St. Patrick's Day parade. She was, of course, very ill this time last year and probably reeling from shock with her diagnosis and all the rest of it. This year, a whole different story. She was back. She was looking absolutely radiant in an Alexander McQueen rewear, that beautiful bottle green coat. And she was just looking incredible. It's actually quite unbelievable how good she looks. Put money behind the bar for the regiment, toasted them. I'm sure they will be toasting her this evening, and all fabulous. So we're going to look quickly at how she's doing. As I say, she looked fantastic. Just going to do a quick little check-in with her. And then we're going to check in with Montecito, because I want to know, they're very snarky and petty reading. I want to know, is she green with envy? That green was the green that she was trying to grab for herself all those years ago. She wanted the emerald tiara. She wore that green a lot in those rare working days as a working royal, and that was going to be hers, but instead it's being worn by the Princess of Wales very publicly, and as I say, looking sensational. And any regrets there in Montecito today? Has she managed to scrape up any Irish DNA? She's 43% Nigerian, of course, so she's got some wiggle room there to find some Irish. A bit of snark, of course. Today it's tarot for fun and entertainment. All my opinions, all speculation, and of course I just read energy here, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. So let's get to it. How's Catherine doing? Needs to shuffle one more time apparently. Let's do that. Okay. Alrighty. How's she doing? How's Meghan feeling watching this from Montecito? And how does she feel about that green? And regrets? Does she have a few? Oh, none at all. Very happy with the way her life is going. The Netflix show, the new Spotify podcast, everything brilliant. Maybe not. We'll soon find out. And wonky reading again, but never mind. Oh yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. It's in reverse. That's not Catherine's energy, that's Meghan's energy. And my working title for this reading is Meghan green with envy? It's Catherine's St. Patrick's Day parade. Is Meghan green with envy? Ten of Swords in reverse. I would say that would be a yes. Let's just scoot the cards out of the sun. And I would say a hearty yes with that Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords is ruin, devastation, dark night of the soul. It can't get worse. It has to start getting better, or sometimes when a card is in reverse, it can't get better. It's the end. I don't think a year ago Meghan Markle would have imagined life being like this. Catherine back, Catherine looking fantastic, the marriage looking even more solid, with Prince William, and Meghan herself having had 12 months to assert herself, establish herself. Flop after flop after flop. It's quite unbelievable how she has managed to mess up. There's the Ten of Swords, extra bad in reverse, in my opinion. So, oh dear, the sun. Never mind. Some of you might not have seen the sun for a while, and it's beginning to turn. It's beginning to get rather autumnal here. So I'm going to enjoy it on the tarot table while it's still here. Situation we're dealing with the Two of Cups. And that would be the Princess of Wales and her regiment. You can see the mutual sort of affection, pleasure in having her back. She's pleased to be there. They're pleased to have her. It's just that reflecting happiness and pleasure and affection. There's a lot of emotion in that card. I think for her, very emotional to be back. This time last year, she was probably thinking, I don't know if I'll ever be back. Certainly I can remember the darkness of the readings that I was doing a year ago when I was doing readings on her and her very close family. And that's why a bit of snark today, a bit of light relief after that awful time. It's nice to do a reading where I can just enjoy myself a little bit. And let's check her energy. You know, might be that there's still some little shadows around. Let's see. We hope not, but there might be. Got the Queen of Swords, and I've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and that tells me, it tells me that she's put this harsh energy behind her, and I would normally not say that. Queen of Swords is quite a cold and distant energy. It can, swords often are illness because they are surgery and treatment and medical and cutting kinds of energy. Swords, Queen of Swords, it's in reverse. It's telling me, and this is a very personal interpretation, it's telling me she's burying that, she's putting that down, she's putting that behind her, that energy that she had to find in herself of that steel to get through what she got through last year. And it's telling me that she can put that sword down and just relax. And that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting completely relaxed energy. I'm in that energy now as I'm doing this reading. And so that's how that card reads for me. You might see it differently, and in other readings I would definitely see it differently. But it's just telling me I don't need to be in that energy anymore for her. That really very cold energy, sterile energy, of course, of treatment. So how's it in Montecito? How's it going today? How does she feel back in Montecito watching this? I'm sure she's watched it. I'm sure she's scrutinized that Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We have 2 tens in reverse for her energy. That is the royal family, of course. That's all the money, the lineage, the status, the connection in a family, a very, very affluent family. It would have ensured her future and her children's future and everyone else's future. Well, not ours, but theirs. And it's in reverse. Doesn't belong, cut out, feeling it. She's feeling it, watching it. She's feeling not being part of it, not being financially secure, not having that sense of legacy and richness and community. There's a community in a family, and I'm very much in that energy myself at the moment and enjoying it, very much basking in it. And it's very important energy to be in. Meghan has managed to cut herself off from her own blood family, her husband's family, and the royal family as a public institution. She's managed to isolate herself completely from all of that. She is feeling it as much as she's capable of feeling. I don't think she has much in the way of feelings personally, but she's noticing it. It's noted and not appreciated, not enjoyed. So how about the green? How about the green? How's that going down? A Four of Swords. Oh, that's devastating. It's absolutely devastating. The Four of Swords is a very difficult card because it's a card of hurt and woundedness and wanting to lick your wounds, wanting to go and sit quietly somewhere and grieve over something and reflect and take time out and process and heal from something. She feels betrayed. She will take this as a personal insult. I don't think she'll really grasp the significance of the colour to the people who were actually at the parade. Particularly interestingly, that Alexander McQueen outfit was last worn. It's a rewear. It was last worn in Boston. All of that probably shot right over her head, and she will view it directly as a snub and an insult, because I think that's how she reads situations. I think that's how she reacts to things. Perceived slights, I think, is a good expression in this context. I think it will be perceived as a slight, and she will have to take time out to recover, maybe to get some of those monkeys flying, and but it's going to take some time for her to get over this perceived slight. Regrets, our outcome card of this reading. She's sitting thinking, maybe I made a mistake, thinking that it would be better to be a lifestyle guru on Netflix, an influencer. I could have had this gig for life if I'd only played my cards right. Any of that going on? Imagine a job for life with the royal family. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There is regret. There is. That's the Harry card. That's the sure thing card, the Knight of Pentacles. You want to a sure thing there with the Knight of Pentacles upright. It's steady, it's reliable. You show up when you need to show up. Rest of the time you can do what the hell you like, basically, as long as you don't let it into the public domain. Behind the scenes, live your life. Show up occasionally, cut ribbons, stand in the rain, shake hands, make small talk, look lovely, smile, and everything's just fantastic. I'm not demeaning life as a working royal, but really there are harder things to do in the world than that, in my opinion. She messed it up. She knows she messed it up. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The has-been might be making that point in quite a grumpy way right now, because of course the has-been is the one that lost all his military regalia and his titles and his patronages and his military appointments and all the rest of it, and probably plays dress up every now and then and marches around the house, but none of that public stuff, which is so important to keep everyone united and to keep a sense of country and nationhood and purpose and pride and all that stuff. That's what the royal family is there to do. Show up for those moments. Of course, they show up for tragedies and things like that as well. And so, as I say, I'm really not demeaning the role that they play in the world. But there it is. A lot of regret in this thing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well. Harry, I would say, in my opinion, very, very unhappy today. That's the reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.